This poem belongs to the period of Romanticism in American literature. This story was once made in a dark night, inside a room. In this room were the narrator and the raven. The characteristics of this period is that the author used the imagination, mystery, and short stories. The relationship with history is that at that time there was the expansion of magazines and book publishing, slavery debates, and the Industrial Revolution, but this was not something irrelevant for this period. The literary attribute of this period is that imagination prevails over reality. Poetry is the high expression of imagination, and the narrator and the writer are the same in these stories. Setting: it was a dark night in the room of a house where the narrator and the raven were. Raising action: the narrator was sad by the memory of his beloved Leonora, and thinking when she will return, and is interrupted by a knock on the bedroom door. Climax: the raven enters the room and says nevermore. Falling action: the narrator asks the raven why the room is, and tells him not to disturb him. Resolution: the raven doesn't leave the room, and the narrator continues with the memories full of sadness for his beloved Leonora. The main character in this story is the narrator. He is a sad and tired man. This situation is caused by the memory of his beloved Leonora. The conflict in this story is external. It is the fight of the narrator versus the raven, that the raven tormented him with words like nevermore. With these words, the raven told the narrator that his beloved Leonora would never return to his life. This conflict occurs in the room of a house where both were.